All right. As Andrew said, there's going to be the new Career Center that's going live next week. You will have your main access point still on the SHPE main website. Um, Currently, your entry access point is here. There will be other areas into which you can access the new Career Center. Once that goes live, this is what your new Career Center landing page will appear like. And you'll notice that we have various options directly on the landing page for you to access your accounts. You can search jobs directly from the landing page as well. And then there will always be a list of some featured jobs that are going to be on this home page. You can also create a job alert from your home page, but we'll get into what the inside of the Career Center actually looks like along with the different areas that you have access to. So under the Job Seekers section, you will need to be logged into your SHPE account in order to access most of the information. You will still maintain your original SHPE email address and password that you have registered on file, so it just makes it that much more convenient. And you click login and it brings you right back to your account settings and you're directly logged in. This is going to be the new job search page. You're going to have the ability to search by a job function, different areas with the industry. You can choose a type, you can select a state, a country, or you can leave all of the fields empty and then just type in a specific word. So you'll notice that it pulls up all of the jobs with the title of CAD. Based upon my search criteria, there's 29 jobs. You can also save this search if it's a specific search that you want to keep just by clicking the Save Search. And you can name it whatever you want to name it, whether that be the search criteria or if you've set up multiple searches with different functions and industries. And you save the search and it'll go directly into your My Account page. And I'll show you how that appears in a little bit. You can sort by the actual position, you can sort by the company, the location, the date that the job was posted. To view on the jobs, you'll just click the link. It's going to tell you who the company is, so Craft and Toll. It gives you the title of the job position and then the description. If you find that this is a job that fits the criteria that you're looking for in your next career, you can click the Apply Now button and it'll take you directly to their opening page, or it will allow you to apply online within the Career Center if that employer has given that as part of their criteria. You can print the job. You can also save the job so you can come back in and look at it later, and that goes into your My Account as well. You can share the job via social media, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And then if they have a telephone number listed with their account, you can actually call the organization to request information about the position. Job alerts are similar to the actual search field. So to create a job alert, what you would want to do is choose the criteria that you're looking for. And these are all going to be the same criteria that's on the job search page. So if you want to have a chemical education alert, you would come down and choose chemical education, choose your state or your country. You can have it expire, or you can have it run until you come in and stop the alert. You can also have it run daily, and you'll receive an email notification every day that there is a job posted that meets your criteria. You won't get an email about just random jobs, only the jobs that you have for your job alert, or you can set it for weekly, and then you just click the Create the Job Alert, and that will also go into your My Account page. And then you'll show my current job alerts. You'll see that I have it running. You can update the search criteria by clicking on the Update button. So if you wanted to change it, you can also stop it or you can delete it. We have a section for you to upload your resumes, and this is going to be one of the most crucial parts in finding your next career is logging in, uploading, or creating an online resume for your account. When you are in your resume page, the Manage Resume section, you will have several areas here. You can create multiple resumes if you're looking for different positions based upon titles, and you can save them. You can have them all active, or you can have some of them private to where no one can use them, and you can only use them to email to employers for positions, or you can also go back in and publish them at any given time. You could create a new resume by uploading the resume file or using our online builder. The online builder, obviously you will put in all of the information that has the asterisk by it. It will be required. So you'll go down through, you'll fill out your contact, your current information, fill out as much information as possible so that the employers get all of the details that they need from you when they're looking at your actual resume. If you are going to attend the SHPE conference, there is also a button that you can push to notify employers or sponsors that you are attending the conference. What happens is a logo will be appended next to your resume so they know that you're going to be at the conference. If you're in a selected region, fill that information out too, because the employer sponsors will be looking to see, who is located in what specific region. And then just some more additional preferences. Once you hit the Save My Resume, it goes back into your resume management account, and it will be a private resume until you publish it. If you need to come back in and edit your resume at any given time, or if you just want to view it and see what it looks like on the site, you can view. If you've uploaded via Word document, it will maintain its formatting as it has here. And then, of course, to edit the information, it's exactly the same as the online builder. All of the information stays exactly that. To give you an idea of what it looks like when an employer searches for your resume and you are a SHPE conference attendee, it will have the logo next to it. And it's just something to try to help, make you stand out and then let the employers know that you're going to be there. The career resources page has a lot of information on different content for coaches that you can go in. There's different articles if you're looking at cost of living, maybe you're wanting to relocate, different magazines, different publications. All of this information is free for you to use, and there's no charge. So please feel free to use those. Also in the resources is we have our career coaches. We have 3 of them on staff. If you want to just ask them a general question, what would be the salary requirements, if an employer asks you that, what should you say? You can simply click on the Ask an Expert button. If you have previously asked questions, they will show here. And then you would just enter in your question. You could choose a specific coach, or you can just go with the first available and submit the question, and they will get back to you typically within 24 hours. We also have the ability for career coaching. So if you're wanting to be coached on, resume development, negotiating your salary, long-term plannings, you can schedule a session with one of these 3 coaches. On the career coaching page, if you're going to schedule a session, they will give you their website. Louise gives you the phone number directly where you can contact her directly via phone. Or they have, contact on the actual career center itself. So anytime that you want to get some coaching advice, just reach out directly to those career coaches. Our help section is going to be frequently asked questions that you might have regarding the Career Center. Is my resume private? Yes, your resume is private. Everything is listed anonymously. Please do not put your personal information in the body of your resume unless you want that information to be public. We hide your first name, last name, email address, physical address, and phone numbers until an employer reaches out to make contact with you to offer, to speak with you about a position that they might have. Once you give them approval that yes, you're interested in the job, then at that point your information for contact would become available to that employer only. But you are completely protected. Any of the questions that you might have about the Career Center, saving information is all going to be in the FAQs. If you find that you have a question and it's not being answered by the FAQs, you can always contact us via email, or you can open an online support ticket. So you would just select what type of topic that you're having an issue with and submit the ticket. And again, that's typically answered within 24 hours. If it's a Friday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern, it's not going to get answered until Monday. The office is out 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern. In the My Account page, it's going to have your information, that you're registered as a job seeker. If you have any contact requests, so if an employer has sent you a request to speak to you about a position, that information will show here. Any email messages or correspondences that you would have with the employers or via tech support, customer service, you'll receive those emails directly to your email account that's on file with SHPE, and then a copy of those will also be maintained within your My Messages. If you found a job that you've applied for online, all of your job applications will be saved until you delete them. This was a job application that's been in here since 2014, so it's going to tell me that the job's no longer available. But if you were to click on the actual job name and it's still available, it takes you directly back to that same job so you know which job it was that you had applied for. Any of the jobs that you are searching for, like the one I had earlier for craft and tool, when I click save, it goes into my saved jobs. This way I can go back and review this job at a later date. I can apply for it, or I could actually just delete it. If you have notes about the job that you want to pinpoint, you can save your notes right here in the system. And then it'll drop down and your notes will automatically maintain. The job search that I created earlier when I was searching for CAD, you'll notice that it shows the save search. And if I come back in, any criteria that I used for that search is maintained, and you will be able to go back through all of the same positions or the industry, function, states, country that you've chosen for that search criteria. So as you can see, everything is pretty much user-friendly, quite easy to maneuver, very clean layout. Anytime you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us directly via the customer service email. It's also located here. You can call us directly, or the client serve at your membership. So I'm going to go ahead and open the call back up, and then we'll start taking questions.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Christina, for going over that with us. I do have a question here on the question portion of GoToWebinar. Emmanuel Rivera is asking, what are quote-unquote preferred jobs?
So the preferred jobs or featured jobs are going to be jobs that have been posted by the employer, and they chose to highlight that job and make it more noticeable. So the preferred jobs and the featured jobs, they are not only on the actual job search page here, but they get pushed out to different areas, maybe in a social media feed, in an email blast out to each of the job seekers who are registered on the Career Center. So it gets them more exposure and it gets their job in front of the candidates. So let's say that you're on the email blast for when we send out emails for the preferred and the featured jobs. You would, not necessarily need to come directly to the Career Center every single day to see, what the new preferred job is. You're going to receive that in an email as well as be able to come to the Career Center via a link in that email. Andrew, were there more questions in the chat window?
Yes, I'm seeing Juan Villegas asking, users have to have national membership, correct? I'll go ahead and answer that. Yes, that is correct. You have to be a fully paid member in order to be able to access all these features from the Career Center. Oh, somebody be careful with the feedback.
All right, I'm just going to go ahead and take everyone off mute now, so you'll be attentive of your background noise. That way we can open the floor for questions.
Okay, actually I do have another question, a good question from Antonio Del Real. He's asking, are there postings for internship? And I think, Christina, you let you answer that.
Yes, so we do have an internship board that will also launch, and this is the internship board. You'll see that it is very similar to the actual Career Center, just a little bit of a different look and a different feel. Feel free to come in and upload your resumes and search for interns on the intern board as well. The information is going to be pretty much exactly the same as the Career Center. As far as your job functions, we'll be looking obviously for an intern or a volunteer position. But all of the search criteria, the resume upload, everything is exactly the same on both sites. So it makes it convenient. You're just going in, you'll upload the resume or create the account on the intern. So if I log into my account on the intern, you'll notice that all of my information is here. So you don't have to, I missaid that, you don't have to upload your resume here. It's automatically going to be on it once you've logged into it the first time after you've uploaded. So it will conjoin with both accounts.
Another question from Zoraida Martinez. She's asking, are there internships available for students? And these are for students, correct?
Yes.
I think it's hand in hand with the last question you were just saying that, yes, there are.
Yes.
Okay. Another one, Jeremy Morales Madrigal is asking, and when did you say this platform would be? Jeremy, I'm going to go ahead and say that this platform, this is launching on August 24th. That's in 4 more days, this coming Monday. This will be launched and go live, and you'll be able to access it directly from your Ship Connect profile. When you go to your Ship Connect profile, you go under the Resources tab, and there's a drop-down menu, and one of the options will be Career Center, and you'll be automatically taken to the Career Center. Since you already are logged on to the Ship Connect system, you'll automatically be entered into the Career Center system with your information. No need to log on twice or anything. All right, let me see if there's any other questions. Anybody else have any questions? Christina, I actually had a question from one of our staff. Now, the internships, are those available for our junior members as well, meaning high school students, or are they only for undergrads?
Well, it just depends on what has been posted. So there could be, high school students that could do internships. It just depends on what the employer is looking for. I have seen where they've had high school students that they've been looking for interns. But again, it's really dependent upon what job is posted.
Okay. Here I have actually a good question here from Natalia Ariza. She's asking, if a local company that works with a professional chapter is interested in adding their job posting to this system, what steps will that employer have to take, and will there be an onboarding process?
So essentially the exact same thing is going to happen for employers. So on the Career Center, there is an employer link. Let me just go back here. So on the employer link, it will show, so on the intern board, it takes them over and it will allow them to post an intern posting for 30 days. They log in exactly the same way that you do as national. If they're a member, they would obviously click the I am a member and then still log in with their SHPE credentials. And then they would post their jobs or their internships that they have available. They can search the resume database to see, what resumes are in here and what candidates that they feel like would be the best fit for their position. And it gives them the ability to reach out to you as a candidate or a job seeker. And they give you a little bit of information about their job posting or a link to their job posting for you to view it. And then if you're interested in it, you just let the employer know that, yes, you're interested in speaking further, and you'll get in touch with that employer directly. They also can, when they search the database, they can save your candidate information in their accounts, kind of like you can save the alerts and information into your system. Most all of the employers, when they come in, they will set up a company profile. The company profile will give you an overview of any of the information that company might be providing about who they are. It doesn't happen all the time, but you do see information on some of them when you go in to look at the jobs, just depending on if they put anything in there or not. When you go to view a job, if the company has a profile, so right above where it says Science Policy Internship, this will be a clickable link if they have a company profile set up. And then you'll be able to go and read who they are on Research America. Good question.
Yes, thank you so much, Natalia. I have another question from Margaret Zachman. She's asking, is there a fee for employers to post a job as a featured or preferred job?
Yes, all jobs on the actual Career Center, there is a cost associated with it. There's various packages that are available from just a basic 30-day job posting, and then there are enhanced featured postings or credits and subscriptions they can purchase. Excuse me.
All right. Are there any more questions? Please be sure to use the questions option in your GoToWebinar to go ahead and text me a question. We'll just give you another minute or so just to see if there are any more questions before we start wrapping up. Oh, actually we do have another question again from Natalia Ariza. She's asking, will this information regarding the company profiles and costs be posted on the website sometime soon? Now, I can actually answer that too as well. We are working with your membership and Christina to get those posted to the website, but of course we're going to be doing that post-launch. So we are going to be posting the information about costs to the website soon. Yes, yes to answer that. Within the coming week as we launch. So thank you for that question. Does anybody else have any other questions at all? Now's the time to ask.
I believe there is one in what in the future will come a SHPE Career Center app. So right now it's not necessarily considered an app. It is mobile responsive. You can view the Career Center on any device, whether that be a tablet, a PC, a cell phone, and it will change based upon the size of the screen of your, the resolution of your screen, and I'll show you an example of that here. So what I've done is I have just sized the window down to a standard cell phone size, and you'll notice that everything moved in line with the information that I was looking for. Now, if I spread the screen out more to a tablet, again, the same thing. Everything moves within the resolution of the actual screen.
Yes, thank you, Christina. That's awesome to note that this new Career Center does have a responsive design built in, so no matter what device you use it from, it's going to be able to be easy to use. So thank you. That's a welcome feature, I know, for a lot of members. And here's a question we have from Jose Iglesias. He's asking, is there anyone that can review my resume before I post it live in case I need to, improve on it or make it better?
So when you go into create your resume, upload, or build it online, let me just give you an idea here. So if you're building the resume online, once you have completed filling out all of the information, and before you hit Save My Resume, right here on the side, it says Make My Resume Public and Searchable by Employers. As long as you uncheck this box and then just save your resume, it doesn't get published and it is not searchable. If you go back into your Manage Resumes, you'll see for any of those that you did not check that box to publish it, they go into a private resume bank, and you can come back in and edit them at any given time. And when you're ready to publish, you'll just click on the Publish button. If you decide that you want to take the resume down, you'll just click the Unpublish button.
I think the second part of his question had to do is there anyone actually there to be able to, on the website, to be able to review it, to say if you wanted to ask an expert? Is that an option
Yes.
available?
Yes, in
Okay.
the career coaching section on the resources page, again, you would just reach out to one of the actual career coaches, and that would be here. So under the career coaches, you would schedule a session with a career coach.
Can I ask, is there a fee for that at all, for career resources or coaching?
It depends upon the content that's being requested. Most all of it, there is no charge, generalized questions. But I do
Okay.
believe if you go into, more in depth, that you're asking for them to help develop your resume for you and they're not just providing advice, then yes, there would be a small fee associated with it. I don't know the amounts because each coach is different and we change coaches. But yes, most everything, there would not be a charge for general information, but it just depends on what you're asking.
All right, perfect. That's good to know. Good to know. Great questions, you guys. If you have any more questions, please use this time. We are coming up early on our webinar, but hey, we're covering everything now. So if you have any more questions, I'll give you guys another minute or so. But again, I want to give a real great thanks to Christina for helping us getting through this, and I know it's going to be really, really interesting and great to see this thing launch and be able to just improve your lives immensely when using the Career Center. I know a lot of you have had issues in the past, and we're looking forward now with a new membership system of Ship Connect and a new Career Center, joined in with that, with your membership being that. We're going to be able to move forward at a much greater pace, bring our systems up to modernization as the times are passing, and I know you guys are really going to appreciate all that they've done for us and that the staff has ensuring that you are getting the best customer experience possible, or should I say member experience possible, being a member of SHIP. So again, I don't see any other questions unless anybody else has anything to add. No? Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you so much for just being a part of this. Again, this webinar was recorded. It will be later on posted online. If you go to ship.org/career center, that again is ship.org/career center, all one word. You'll be able to view that page of the Career Center coming soon. Any important information regarding the Career Center will be on there. Launch dates, any of the recordings as well, FAQs as they come along will be on there. And eventually you'll start seeing that August 24th, we will launch the Career Center and you'll be able to access it directly from your Ship Connect profile Again, when you log into your Ship Connect profile, Christina, if you can go ahead and go back to the Ship webpage, hit that little Ship Connect button on the top right for me.
Oh, okay, over here. Yeah.
Yeah, the Ship Connect button on the top right corner. You click that, you're taken to Ship Connect, which is your membership association. You go to the Resources tab, and you actually see that there's a drop-down of Career Center. Now, once you actually click that, right now it's directing to the Career Center's Coming Soon page, but as soon as the Career Center is live, that will actually go straight to the Career Center itself, just to give you guys a little bit of a preview. So thank you again for joining us today. I hear a lot of people saying thank you and thank you for this new tool, and thank you guys did a great job with this. So good feedback. Any other feedback, please be sure to reach out to us. My email, you can get it on ship.org. You can reach out to us here at the Ship office if you have any further questions. But again, thank you so much, Christina Daly. Thank you everyone for joining us today, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Have a good day, everyone. Thank you.